Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tata Fox and this is the Tata Fox Express train. Darling, it's raining and I'm trying to film and I'm trying to let 2020 start off with a great start, but as you can tell, it don't wanna mess things up. So guys, currently I'm in South Africa. I have decided that I'm going to film both in South Africa and in the UK. I've set up a studio in South Africa so that I can film and always give you guys material. And it's raining. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is take 4 because it's raining, as you can hear.
Hi.
Bayenda. Out.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tata Fox and this is Tata Fox Express train, darling. I'm trying to film even though it's raining. I'm trying to film even though my lighting isn't set up. I wanted to get a video out this year, the start, to greet everybody, to welcome all my new subscribers, to ask everybody to please subscribe, please like, please comment. Make sure that you guys become part of the Foxnation family. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me so far. I really appreciate all my subscribers and I cannot thank you guys enough for the support that you guys give me. So we're going to be talking about the things that we're going to do going into 2021. 2020 was crap for a lot of people. For me, it was kind of good. I had a baby. I had a daughter this 2020, so I can't really complain too much. But for a lot of people, it was financially draining, it was emotionally draining, and it was physically draining. So what are we going to do in 2020 that's going to help us just let a little bit of steam off, not be so consumed by the happenings around us? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to journal. So I've got myself a journal and I'm going to start writing down the things that are happening, the things that I want to happen, and the steps that I'm going to do and how to get there. You have to have a plan, and you have to say, and you have to see, and you have to write the things that you want to happen in your life. You can't just think it and then think it's going to happen. You have to be able to have a plan. You can't just, girl, it's not gonna happen like that. You're going to have to put a little bit of effort in your reality. You have to put a little bit of effort in yourself. You have to put a little bit of effort in your dreams for them to become fruition, for them to come into fruition. So that's the first thing. We're going to journal. The second thing we're going to do is that we're going to believe in ourselves. We're going to take care of ourselves. So I'm putting my health as a priority. A lot of people know that I've had a baby, so my body is still quite chubby. I'm still a little bit of a chubby. Slightly. I'm still a little bit of a chubby, you know. Oompa loompa. I'm still a little bit of that. But with the journey I'm trying to go into this year is that I'm holding my makeup brush. I'm going to take care of my body, and I'm going to love my body in any shape or form it is, and in a way of loving my body that includes me trying to get a lot of the weight off. Not because I feel the social standards that I need, like social, you know, the societal standards need me to be really skinny. I don't want to be really skinny. I just want to be in the best shape that I could possibly be in. So the first thing I did was I got myself an Apple Watch. I got myself an Apple Watch because I wanted to be able to track how many steps I'm taking. I wanted to be able to look down and see if I'm being active enough or if I'm not being active enough, if I need to do more during the day, and to be able to see how many calories I'm burning just in my day-to-day and how I can increase them. So that for me was the first thing. I am putting in the effort in myself so that I can feel good about myself. I know lockdown hasn't allowed us to go to gyms. Gyms are closed. Gyms are not taking people. So I've been going for walks. I got a boxer / fitness trainer to come in and show me a few techniques of what I can do at home. So I'm doing high intensity workouts on some days. I'm doing a lot of walking, and I'm also trying to swim. Obviously I can't swim when I'm in the UK, but I am swimming when I'm in South Africa, and I'm finding that it's getting darker. The lighting is crap, guys. Like I told you, I'm just setting up the studio here, so the lighting ain't so good. So I'm swimming in South Africa, and I'm finding it refreshing because it's really hot. So I'm investing in my body, no matter in any way that I can. If I can swim, if I can walk, if I can talk, I can twist that. If I can swim, if I can walk, if I can, whatever I can do to try and get myself into the best physical shape, I am doing it, because I need to be in the best physical shape. If I were to catch COVID, if I were to get sick, at least I know that my body is ready to take on whatever happens. Even mentally, I find that exercising and taking care of my body mentally helps alleviate a lot of the stress. I want to show you guys the rain I am talking over. Okay, so that's the second thing I'm going to be doing. So I'm journaling and I'm taking care of myself physically. Next thing I'm going to be doing is taking care of myself mentally. I've always been an advocate for people to go and look for therapy, to go into a doctor, to go into a therapist, just to have a mental checkup once a year so that you know that you're in the right frame. But that also means that I need to cut out a lot of things that are draining. So a lot of the times, I had a video a couple months ago talking about cutting out friendships that aren't working for me, cutting out people that aren't working for me, cutting out situations that aren't working for me, and also cutting out mindsets and thoughts that don't work for me. So I realized that a lot of the time I am very hard on myself and I compare myself a lot to a lot of other YouTubers. I compare myself a lot, and I need to stop. So that is a mind frame that I'm going to then change. I'm going to work on my mentality, that one. I'm going to work on my mentality so that my mental capability. What is it? English. I'm gonna work on my I'm gonna work on my thoughts. So that I have positive thoughts, and my mind is strong, so that even no matter what hurdles come about, I am able to work through them mentally, and that they don't drain me, because I feel like a lot of the time our mental health is what also makes us deteriorate a lot if we don't take care of it. Okay, so I'm journaling physically, mentally, emotionally. My emotions are so since having a baby, my emotions have literally have been like a can of whoop-ass. I've opened up and you cannot stuff them back in. So I'm going to nurture those emotions. Those are new emotions to me. It's new for me to cry at the top of the head. It's new for me to be more sensitive. So I am working on those emotions, and I'm loving those emotions because it's a different part of me that I've never experienced. So I'm going to work on my emotional. And also emotional also means about how I treat other people. My emotional intelligence is also quite important, and my emotional intelligence also affects those around me. So I am also going to be working on my emotional intelligence, and I'm hoping that my emotional intelligence will impact those that I love the most, because I want to be there emotionally for them. Okay? And another thing that I want to work on is I want to work on just being a good person. I find that a lot of the time that's something that we always say that want to work on being hard, you want to work on being smart, you want to work on money, getting a lot of money, you want to work on a whole lot of things, but people forget just to work on being a good person. It doesn't kill you to be a good person. It doesn't kill you. It's not gonna kill you to be a good person. And I physically want to work on being a good person. You dig? So that for me is also a really important. I'm trying to be a good person, but the people in the house are making so much noise. It's so hard to be a good person. And God is also testing me with this lightning and the rain. Okay. So I'm trying to work on being a good person. A good person. The next thing I'm going to work on in 2020 is and now this doesn't apply to you guys to work up, but I feel like I need to be more interactive with my subscribers. I find that sometimes the rain's stopping. I find that sometimes because of the volumes of comments that I get and the volumes of DMs that I get, I don't get a chance to respond to people. I literally avoided this is, for example, Instagram for a couple weeks, and 2 weeks, and when I came back I just couldn't catch up, and now I just can't catch up. I just cannot catch up. So my goal for this year is to make sure that I clear out my DMs, I clear out my comments. When people talk to me, I have questions, I'm going to try and respond if they're good questions and if they're good comments. Sometimes people ask comments that are in the video and you just need to watch it. Just watch the video. Why are you commenting about watching the video? Okay, that's another goal that I think I want to set. Another thing that I want to do that I think that we should do in the year 2020 is to be deliberate in our actions, is to the things that I want to happen intentional. So I'm going to do things intentionally. I want my actions, my intentions, and I want the things that I do to work out in a specific way. So anything that I say, anything that I do, I want the intention to be of a positive and of a good intention. I want to be deliberate. Anything that I do, I want it to deliberately affect certain parts of my life. I'm done just wishy-washy, living my life, just doing my things, just doing whatever I want to do. I'm done doing that. Anything that I'm going to do from today, I am wanted to be intentional and deliberate to impact certain parts of my life. And God said yes. Right? And I'm not gonna do like I wanna make sure that I film more videos. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure I film more videos because what happens is that I don't do that and then I disappoint myself, and I've just had a baby. I am not trying to pressure myself like that, to put pressure on myself to make sure that I've got 100 videos out a week. Wait. Sweating like a stripper in a church. Yes. Okay. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is that I want to carry the spirit of forgiveness. So I want to easily forgive people, and I want to quickly move on from situations. I find that I'm somebody who, I'll say I forgive you, but I don't really. And I say that, and I also harbor anger I also harbor anger. So if you do something to me, my husband is someone really good where he'll move on 2 minutes later, and I call that bipolar, but he says it's not. He says that he just moves on really quickly, and I think I need to bring that aboard in my life, because harboring anger, yes, this nail is broken. That's another thing I'm going to get rid of in 2021, is the societal standards that I need to be perfect. My nail broke. It's alright. It's broken. My ass ain't broke. That's what I'm more worried about. Not my broken nail. So going back to the point is that I want to not be somebody who harbors anger for a long time. So if I'm angry, I need to just, if I say I forgive you, I need to move on. There, then and there. And that's something that's important, so that you don't walk around with this weight of always being angry. You don't have to walk around with the weight thinking, why is this my life? And this person did this, I'm so angry. That he said sorry, the person said sorry, move on. So that's something I'm also going to work on in 2021. Have I been saying 2020? If I've been saying 2020, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so in 2021, I also just, I always used to like have this thing that I need to conform to societal standards. I need to be skinny, and I need to have a small waist and a big ass, and I need to talk a certain way, and that I need to have a lot of friends, and I feel like I'm going to stop doing that. And I need to have the perfect Instagram feed, and I need to have the perfect Instagram stories and the perfect Instagram reels, and I need to have just the perfect life and the perfect child and the perfect husband, the perfect kids and the perfect family and the perfect car, the perfect dog. I'm not doing that no more. No. It is what it is. You get what you get. Okay? I'm trying my best. And my best comes from a concerted effort. So do not even come to me and pressure me. If it's going to pressure me, I'm gonna cut it off. So if I go on Instagram and there are too many girls with the slick bodies and the small waist and they're looking perfect, and I start to feel myself feeling the pressure, I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna shoot it off and I'm gonna move on to something else that makes me feel better. If I feel like, you know, if I look in the mirror and I feel like I don't fit the standards that I've put in my mind of what a perfect person needs to look like, I'm gonna break the mirror. I'm not gonna break the mirror. But I'm going to have a concerted effort to not live by societal standards. I feared a long time that the reason why my YouTube channel wasn't doing well is because I just wasn't fitting in. I wasn't fitting into the standards that I thought society wanted me to fit into. And I am gonna stop doing that. I am perfect. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. And that's good enough. You know? Stop it. I want to keep pushing my narrative of wholesome and normal and real life, and this is how things happen, life happens, and that's what I'm going to encourage. I'm done encouraging pristine. I'm not pristine. I'm not pristine. I'm not pristine. All of this is not pristine. All of this is not pristine. All of this is not pristine. I am not pristine. I am normal, and I need to live and abide by my normal rules. I'm not going to abide by the rules of some girl living in a penthouse somewhere weighing 40 kilograms. No. I like food. I like my husband. I sometimes don't brush my hair. I sometimes my makeup, my eyelashes like this, and I'm trying my best. And you know what? It's good enough. And I'm gonna work on my spirituality. It's not the last thing because it's the least important. It just slipped my mind. I'm gonna work on my spirituality. I'm not gonna go into a conversation of spirituality onto the channel because it's none of your goddamn business. But I'm gonna work more on my spirituality, and I'm going to be trying to be more in tune with the people that with my beliefs. I am somebody who believes, I said I wasn't going to tell you guys, I wasn't going to go into the conversation, but I definitely believe in ancestors, I definitely believe in God, and I definitely believe in the universe. I can believe in all three of them. Who are you to tell me that I cannot believe in them? Who are you? I believe in them. So I am going to work with my spirituality, and I'm going to nurture it, and I'm going to find my path on what makes me feel good. Okay, so that's something I'm focusing a lot on this year, and I'm going to be a lot more grateful. I'm going to be a lot more grateful for my family, my kids, my work. Sometimes I find myself just being really down and out, and you know, upset about where I am, you know, career-wise. But then when I look back at where I come from, actually there's a lot for me to be grateful for. I'm not grateful about that dirty mirror in the background. I'm definitely not grateful about that. But I'm definitely grateful for where I am in my career. And I'm going to be grateful about the things that I do have and the things that I can control. So I'm definitely going to be a lot more grateful for the things that I do have. Like my son who's walking past in the background. Do you want to say hi?
Mm-hmm. Hi everybody.
And he has not had a bath the whole of today. He is in his pajamas. So I'm also grateful that I have not smacked his ass today. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I think I'm done. I think COVID has messed up a lot of things. I'm even leaning into the camera. COVID has messed up a lot of things. COVID has definitely put a damper on people's dreams. COVID has made people lose loved ones. It's made people lose jobs. It's made people lose hope. So I think we need to be a little bit more easier on ourselves. This easier. Why do I talk like this? I think we need to be a little bit more easier on ourselves this year and take things slowly and take things and be more thoughtful in the things that we're trying to do and the things and the people that we're interacting with, because we don't know what the person's going through and we don't know what they could go through. So yeah, a lot of times it's like, oh, you don't know what the person's going through. The person might not be going through anything at that moment, but they might be about to walk through hell, and I do not want to be the last thing that set off the drama. So I am really hoping that this year we are kinder to each other, we are smarter about the way that we work, and that we are grateful for what we have, because so many have lost so much. So my name is the Fox, guys, and you guys thebomb.com, and I hope that some of the things that I spoke about resonate with you. If they have not, then I just wasted 20 minutes of your time. Is it 20 minutes? I don't know.